Hey, good morning, guys. This is Ryan Casaray with South Florida Wet Shavers, and today I wanted to do a kind of fun but daily type shave for me, which is the holy shit, I'm late for work, but I don't want my colleagues to realize it was because of shaving. Shave. So what I'm going to do real quick is just go through it's a one pass shave, nice lather, nice everything, so I can get out the door and still carry on till happy hour later on in the evening where I can finish up or do a second or third pass. So without further ado, I'm using a Parker 6/8 razor today from John Romanoff. I'm using my Simpson Best Badger, and I'm using my Institut Curit French shaving soap today. Awesome. So the soap and the brush have already been sitting in water, so it's time to lather up and get to work. Now, once you bloom this soap, it's very, very, very slick. Similar to the other soaps that you've seen on the, some of John's latest videos and some of my postings as well. So it doesn't take much to get a nice, good lather going. So, but like anything else, build up on the brush. And today's going to be a face lather, by the way. I started trying to figure out, especially when new to the straight razor side, just how many passes were acceptable, and if I could perfect my technique to get to one good one. And what I found is if I'm trying to get to work or trying to get to a meeting, one pass is more than acceptable for 99% of the situations. The only 1% of the time that's not acceptable is, well, I had hired my girlfriend on and then I resigned from the company, so I needed to keep that extra smoothness for her. So she's that 1%. But, aside from that, most people don't really pay attention to, whether or not you've got a baby butt smooth shave. And, not only that, but the more you rush it, the more prone to irritation you are. So for me, I realized one pass was more than enough, even for a very coarse beard. And I could, like I said, come home later on and do my thing. So I know that, there's a few guys, as I'm lathering here and talking, a few guys that are, new to the straight razor side of things and, may have been wet shaving for a while. Marcos is one of them. But, the thing to keep in mind is, don't rush. This video might seem like I rushed a little bit, but it's actually, kind of slowed down as opposed to when I really need to get out. Always give yourself ample time to shave when learning. And like I said, if you need to limit yourself to, just one pass, make it a good, efficient pass versus trying to, go across the grain or with the grain and potentially cause a lot of irritation. So this lather is just about ready. Nice. Love this stuff. Nice, fresh, clean scent. Cool. The razor I already stropped, so I'm gonna skip that part, but that adds another minute to 2 minutes to the overall trying to get out shave. Cool. All right, let's get ready for it. A nice slick lather is super important when when you're learning how to shave. If it's not done correctly, the blade will stick, it'll bounce around and cause a lot of issues. want to thank John for letting me use this razor. It's definitely going to be one of the next ones on my list to purchase. Again, it's a Parker 6/8. Okay, as you can tell, nice and smooth. Remember, I call this shave the "You've got to get the hell out of here," and I don't want my colleagues to realize it was due to shaving. Okay, and next hand. Remember, also, it's about making one good pass as opposed to bouncing around and potentially causing a lot of irritation when you go to do a second or a third if you end up doing that. Turn the water off here. You can always go back and make small touch-ups. Okay. Now just take a quick look, see if there's any spots that you missed. Looks like I got a little one right here. I'll go back, fix it, and then essentially we'll be done. So just make sure you re-lather all the spots. You never want to shave a spot that doesn't have lather on it. Every now and then I'll use a little bit of water, but it's only because there's a little residual lather left. Cool. There we go. So shave's all done. It's nice and clean. It'll definitely last a few hours, and I've got a very coarse beard, so that is something to keep in mind. If your hair tends to be a lot lighter than mine, then it might last you a little bit more. And but it'll feel very smooth going down. Your boss should never really be going up unless you're married to her. And do a quick rinse here. Let you guys see from where I started, just nice and smooth, on a width of grain pass. So, like I said, if I want to do an across the grain, I can knock that out real quick, on the cheeks. But again, it comes down to, this is something that we all enjoy as a community. The idea is not to get into a habit where you're trying to rush everything. Take your time, enjoy it, and work on your technique going through. So, I'll typically put on my aftershave after I finish getting dressed. I'll give myself enough time to calm down, but anyway, guys, hope you enjoy. If you have any questions, post them in the comments below, and have a great shave.